here we are with a 4v4 replay of an Empire Total War match that was played back in late August of 2020. This is probably the greatest Empire Total War match that I have ever been a part of. And the map is Finland. One side is all USA, and the other side is a mix of nations. Now, the lineups for each side are as follows. You can see myself, I am playing on the American side. And you might be asking, well, why is this the greatest Empire Total War battle you've ever been a part of? Well, you can see both sides starting to move out here in the replay, the whole American team on this side, and you can tell who I am playing because of the green outline here. And you'll note my army composition is something of a beauty here. All cavalry. And that's why this battle is so awesome, because the United States team has 4 players. Myself is taking all cavalry. Another one of these players is taking all artillery, and then the other 2 guys are taking basically just infantry with maybe a couple batteries in place. And that's why this is just so cool, because this side, each person has their own individual set of responsibilities, while the opponent over here with the multiple nations, they're taking normal army compositions. You know, they're taking some infantry, they're taking some artillery, they're taking some cavalry, you know, a mix of everything, really. So, I have a recorded version of this match. Like, back when I played in 2020, I recorded my reaction and my teammates in a Discord call. If I still have that video, which I should, I'll put it in the description and the pinned comment of the video in case you want to see what the reaction was to that. So, if that tells you anything, I already know the outcome of this, but I haven't really watched this in years, and so that's why I wanted to watch it. One, to reminisce on the glory days, but also please give feedback. We're trying to cover non-war right stuff on non-broadcast days, and so Total War was a suggested option, and so please let me know your thoughts. Should be great. And so looks like already, I mean, you have the American side on the opposing team, the non-American side. I'll call this side the non-American side because it's simpler that way, but it looks like the British over here, the Polish, Lithuanian guys setting up a defensive on the left. You got the Americans in the center here forming up a defensive line in the center here with their artillery. Nice little overlooked position here. Looks like they're just trying to take shots at some skirmishers that the American team is sending out on their extreme left. Meanwhile, the Prussian line of the non-American team is really kind of the furthest forward of this non-American team's side. I mean, just setting themselves up. I mean, you got the boundary of the map here that they're kind of using as an edge position. So it'll be intriguing to see how the action picks up. Oh man, this is so cool. This is great. A couple skirmishers here getting close. I mean, that's always been the difficult thing, at least. I haven't played this game in a hot minute, but at least when I do remember playing it, it's always difficult to just start off a round because you don't want to be the side to necessarily attack and get into a bad engagement, which we already have a little one here, some skirmishers here. Looks like the U.S. guys, oh, they appear hidden on the replay. Look at that. We learn something new every day, but they took some side flanking shots here, but that's a difficult thing. I mean, regardless, a 4v4, 2v2, 1v1, I mean, it's such a slow start to the round. It's just waiting for someone to go. There's a video game called StarCraft 2, which it's a great real-time strategy game, but there's an arcade on it where you can play games like Risk, for example. And instead of it being like a turn-based Risk, it's real-time. So you can spawn in troops as the battle's going on, fight over a bunch of things, and eventually the game starts off really fast, and then it slows down at about, you know, the 30-40 minute mark as everyone kind of gets locked into their nations. And there's all these choke points, and everyone just sits and waits for an hour for someone to get bored and start attacking, and then it all goes to crap. So a little bit of skirmishing looks like over here potentially. I mean, you have some skirmishers here for the American side going up into the woods. We saw briefly some, I think, British guys in the woods here on the right side. And so looks like there's this skirmishing group is kind of getting at it. Although this skirmisher group's just kind of walking right at the American line here. Oh, they stop. Oh yeah, we're just being shot at point blank. No worry, guys. The jankiness of this game, you know, it's something to behold, that's for sure. Why aren't they shooting? Oh, are they going to start getting into a melee? Ain't no way. The first melee of the day. Here they go. Try telling who's on what side here. And it looks like the American side's going to win. Again, the guys in blue here are going to be the American side. The guys in red, the non-American side. So it looks like those skirmishers backed up. Despite the non-American skirmishers here almost breaking, they do reform and take a couple shots back that way. Opposite side of the map here. I mean, a couple skirmishes going on, but you got the Polish and the... I'll just call them the Polish. I guess it's Polish-Lithuanian. Very nice flag there. You got a couple British skirmishers here as well, but they're going off against some Americans right now. Now, I'm very intrigued to see what the Cavalry does at some point, because at least what I remember is I don't really do a whole lot, but when I do something, I move the whole cav. It's a one cohesive unit across the map. Oh, man. It's like the Americans here, they're really getting into the woods here. And I will say, brief apologies if my camera work is not the best. First time I've really tried working on this game before, which hopefully we can do more as long as the feedback's good on this. But hopefully that map on the top right can also help out a little bit as well. It's a little bigger than what it normally is in game, but it is what it is. Oh man, rip that guy. Oh, bozo. So these skirmishers, I mean, the Americans outnumbered on the right side. You got artillery starting to fire into the woods, although going to be a little difficult to hit the skirmishers in there, at least from distance. I will say, I mean, most evidently the non-American side battery in the center here has by far the best overlook of the entire map here. I mean, this is the place you want to be, if anything, and they're getting great shots here on the skirmishers, assuming they can aim right, which I will say some of the coolest parts about this game is when a guy will have his artillery barrage. Like, he'll get 4 batteries and they'll just all shoot at once. It's a very beautiful thing. So, you got a little bit of a skirmish still going here. Uh-oh, are they pushing forward? Oh, no, they're just reforming the lines. Good lads here. It's funny that there's wolf noises going on. I don't think there's any wolves here. You know, it's the immersion, as they say. So, Prussian army, they're sending their artillery and some cavalry out to the extreme right side. Ah, here we go. Here's some movement. The cavalry. The American cavalry. On their way. Probably just trying... I mean, I would have to guess. Now, if that replay exists, can probably go back there. But, I mean... The fascinating part about this defensive line for the American team is... They've got these... hills here, or these trees here on the left, and they're kind of using this as a defensive to their left, while you have the trees in the center and then the hills / trees on the right side here. Looks like a little charge happened here, and once again the Americans are destroying the British. Oh, maybe not. The Americans breaking briefly there, although the British are falling back, which a little surprising there. Oh, they stop. They turn around. This is combat for you. The British are just kind of letting it happen. And the Americans are starting to break here. So despite initial success here, it looks like the British are going to probably, I mean, they formed back up. It looked like they were about to break, and then they unbroke. Oh, there they go again. Looks like the Polish-Lithuanian guys are moving into assist. Although that is riflemen. That's not your normal skirmishers here. And so with that, it looks like the American skirmishers get beat off there. Can I? Okay, I was going to see if I could, like, click the map and then it would teleport me over, but that's not the case. Anyways, the cavalry has arrived. Look at that. Holy crap. It's got a Rider O'Hara moment here. I mean, again, nothing too much going on outside of initial American skirmishers pushing up kind of in the center area here. Now, I have turned my cursor off on the screen. There's, like, a yellow cursor that I have. And I mean, when I scroll over a unit, like this little tag thing pops up. But I didn't know if the cursor would be annoying or not, which is why I turned it off. But, of course, please give feedback for that. But, yeah, I mean, so far the non-American side seems to be pulling this out right now. I mean, they've defended kind of 2 skirmisher push-ups, if you want to call it that. These guys are shooting into a hill. And maybe they can kill a couple of grass, who knows. Maybe they're getting their dander up. But both sides kind of shooting back and forth here. Question's going to be, when is the first side going to make a move? Americans look like they have a battery positioned up on a little hill here. This is a real nice spot. Look at that. And I assume this is going to either force the Prussian side to push forward or fall back. Now, when I said earlier that I know the outcome of the match, I don't remember all the specifics that happened within the round. I remember who won and how it ended. Like the specific thing that ended it. But I don't remember the anything up to that. So if you want to call this a live reaction or not, who knows. But that American battery is getting set up there. The Prussian line here. I mean, they're sending their skirmishers up right now. When is the cavalry going to go in? That's what I'm excited for. Oh, it's moving. Look at that. This just looks so intimidating. This is awesome. That's phenomenal. Well, surely nothing bad will happen to them later in the match. Alright, that battery's starting to take some shots. Will it hit? I mean, this is a great angle. That one undershot, that one overshot there. Although, if this battery was set, that might have hit. Which, they now set themselves up. Alright, don't fire this gun. You're going to kill the horse. So they're going to fire their shots back. I mean... And that's a lot more accurate than the American gun there. Kills a couple, not the gun or the gunner itself. And fire back. Move! And artillery is missing. I'm pretty sure... Oh, what is it? There's 3 types of ammo the artillery can have. And I might be wrong with this. I could probably look it up on my phone. But there's case shell and then a quicklime, I think it is. And quicklime, like, if it explodes, it shoots this, like, gas stuff into the air. And I think that's it. Now, I remember when we played... Actually, I don't know if that's it. Maybe. Oh! Big hits here, but I'm pretty sure we were not... Yeah, this is definitely quicklime. We decided that we weren't going to use this, although clearly it might be used here. The American skirmishers setting up pikes here. I think these are the... Maybe that one's right. I don't know why this one's facing that way. Opposite side of the map, the British and the Polish are starting to inch forward their lines. Again, you got the boundary of the map, so... I mean, you can kind of tell with that map, but the non-American team here is just almost kind of semicircling around the American side. Although, the boundaries of the map are kind of feeling that in. Oh, here comes the shots. Man. This American artillery sucks. That shot. Oh, what the heck? Crazy work. Oh, is this... Who's shooting? Okay, so... You got some skirmishers here, each side. American skirmishers trying to push up. They got the trees as cover, at least, for them. And they're engaging some Prussian Jaegers. Uh-oh, the Jaegerists have arrived. Hopefully they don't start the rumbling here. But that's going on there. Looks like there's... some really heavy push-ups on this opposite side of the map. I mean, Prussian-British lines are kind of forming up on the edge of the woods here. I doubt they're going to push that much further forward because there's not really any good terrain here. The American infantry just on the opposite side of that. kind of staring down each other. Who's going to hit first? Artillery shooting might team kill 1 or 2, which has never happened before. But, I mean, it just looks like you have a little bit of skirmishing here. Maybe the American team trying to bait out the non-American side, or the Prussians here on the flank. That's got to be what they're doing. Hello! Wonder if the trees actually block the artillery shots or not. I wonder. Alright, looks like maybe something's going down on this side. Yeah, the British, their skirmishers pushing up on the Americans. The Americans retreat. I don't know why they were there then. Maybe just scouting purposes or whatever. The Polish guys pushing out in the open. Alright, they're getting a little ballsy here. I mean, it is the edge of the map, so they have that for them. Oh, the Americans are reloading the wrong way! Yeah, they're done for. Yeah, they kind of did this to themselves here. Now, unfortunately, I can't say who the individual person here is, because the game doesn't say. I mean, at least if you cut back to the beginning where you can see who is what, at least for the mixed nation side, then you could see who is who. But yeah, the Prussians staying still. Union skirmishers shifting on that side to face towards the Prussians. The Polish-Lithuanian looks like they're going to try to start this. The Americans getting up in position here. Oh, hello. That's the wrong button. They're waiting for them. Whoa. A little intimidating there. I'm shocked that... I mean, I say I'm shocked that they're pushed up, but I mean, that's just the nature of trying to play this game is, you know, someone's got to attack, someone's got to defend. You never want to be that side that has to attack. Although Polish guys, looks like they're just trying to inch forward here, and they're going to take the first volley. Looks like they got a couple hits there. Americans, I assume, yeah, they're starting to shift. And they're not really firing back yet. I don't know why. I mean, you got the British guys. Oh, there's a volley from the American side. The British skirmishers really overextending here. First Maryland here. Getting some nice shots, although they have kind of the cover of the hill here. I don't know why they're pushing up this far. This must be accident. Oh, they're gunning forward. What are they? Artillery? I mean, there's some skirmishers here for the American side. And they're going to start taking shots at the British skirmishers here. Not really hitting any. There goes one. Do they seriously have a bugle guy? Oh my. Imagine being that guy. So, the British guys are going to shift forward. The American infantry hasn't really started firing back at the Polish lines here. They have one British regiment with, and the Americans just trying to hunker down and bait them in further. Oh. Well, that couple shots might break the British here. Oh, look at them all with the little swords. So, American lines should probably hold that, I would assume. I mean, Americans have lost, what, 2 units so far? The American side, the British side. Looks like they're about to lose their first. So, this side of the map, looking over here, it's almost like conquest. The American skirmish lines have fallen back. They have their artillery in front of their stakes, though, which is a little fascinating. Prussian infantry is on the move right now with their cavalry behind. Trying to extend their line out a little more on this side. Meanwhile, British skirmishers looks like they're getting pushed back. Polish lines are still trying to push forward. Americans really trying to bait them into the woods here. And I mean, Americans going to fire back? Oh, never mind. There you go. There's a volley, although I don't think that hit a single guy. That one missed too. You got the line infantry starting to push up. Americans are having their own line infantry kind of reinforce where they were a moment ago, and here come the Americans out of the woods. Nice hits here from the British line. And the Americans are way too clumped up here. And this is some heavy mismanagement here from whoever this infantry guy is on the American right. I mean, they just keep pushing their guys forward, falling back, taking casualties. I mean, they've barely dealt any damage to this Polish-British side. The British player just wants to go for it. I mean, with the little hills, they have some cover. These guys need to fire. What's going on? And they're starting to get there. Oh, watch the crossfire. I think there might be a couple team kills here being shot in the back. Oh, that's not going to be a volley. Oh, never mind. They're not volleying. They're... I forgot what the term was. Fire by file or something like that, I think it is. Oh, now they get their reloads. But, I mean, if you saw in the corner of your screen, this American right extreme side's getting shot to crap right now. The British going forward, they just walked forward and they got shot to crap by both friendlies and the American side. So the Polish clearly want to fight this on their own. They don't need the British with them. But Americans starting to send some guys out for a flank. Briefly looking on this side of the map. Nothing too much yet. Union skirmishers are inching forward. The cavalry's shifting back towards the center. I think maybe going to try to help the Americans over here. Potentially, although... Oh, whoa. Oh, you can see my line orders. All right, look at that. We called it. So they're going to try to go over and help, although... I don't know if the action's going to be here at this point. The Americans are trying to flip some guys to get on the flank here of the Polish forces, which is not a bad idea. Whoever is controlling the American group here is not doing that good. I mean, why are we in like 6 rows here walking like this? They're not very spread out. I mean, these American lines are getting shot back. 2 of them broke. I mean, right now it just kind of seems like a mismanagement of troops is why either side is losing forces here, at least in this little engagement. Oh, why are they getting so clumped up? What are they doing? Are they forming square? What are they doing? Why aren't the Americans shooting? Guys! So Polish is just trying to get out of there right now. Still not much on this side of the map. I mean, artillery fire and the Prussians are inching forward. I mean, the Prussians are the ones trying to, I should say, the non-American team really trying to push this combat, and the Americans turn around. What are they doing on this side? It is very janky, that's for sure. I'm not going to disagree with that. Oh, wait, do I see the orders of everyone? Or maybe I control some line infantry. I don't know, actually. I have orders for these guys. Huh. No, it looks like I can see everyone on my team. Okay, fascinating. So, the Polish do a very good job there. The British, you know, they got beat bad, but, you know, they were good cannon fodder. And it actually, there's some British cavalry that have somehow, some way slipped through the entirety of the map. I did not see that. It probably was on the map at some point. I mean, you got some Polish cavalry in the center here as well. Obviously, the based American cavalry in the back. Having a jolly good time back here. And it looks like the American battery is trying to hit this woods. Maybe seeing some Polish skirmishers there. Sorry, the Prussian skirmishers. Which the Prussian guys are really starting to hit this flank. I mean, it's not much more before it's just wide open field. I mean, there is a hill here, but, I mean, that's not going to do much for you. It's just wide open. So, a little charge in the center here. Looks like the Prussian cavalry is going to try to charge this American battery. Only skirmishers here to try to protect it. Nice volley. It's not going to be enough, though. Holy crap, someone's artillery just hit that. It almost looked like friendly American one. Look at these. Wow. The Polish-Lithuanian cavalry uniforms with the wings on the back go hard. And they're starting to break. The question, though, is the battery break. The battery's not breaking for the American side, and that's a huge hold there. That should not have held. I don't think, anyways. I mean, when cavalry hits the artillery, it's not good news for them. So, The Prussian side almost looks like they're getting ready to push up top of the hill here. Americans don't have that many defenses on this side of the map. Although they do have the battery here, which is kind of peppered up. A lot of horses lost. Their guns are turned this way. I'm sorry, you need to ram a little further forward to actually, like, ram the gun. Or clean the gun with a sponge. Each their own, though. So Prussia's getting set up. I mean, this non-American side has really surrounded the American team right now. And it looks like the British cavalry has decided to sprung up right now. Americans are walking towards them. I don't think they notice. I mean, that's the thing is, I mean, there's so much going on down here. You can sometimes can miss stuff like this. I mean, I just like how the line infantry is just, for the most part, kind of watching the skirmishers deal with it. We gotta love it. Oh, now they're just shooting, and they're gone. That's a clean wipe. So, American cavalry moving up. Looks like they're starting to move out because they see the Prussians over here. They might charge that out. Who knows? On this side of the map, they're just kind of staring at each other still. Again, right? You don't want to be the ones to attack, although the Polish have shown they can be successful. But that's more, I would argue, to American incompetency here. Rather than... I mean, the attack was good. Don't get me wrong. Very good, but... you know, bad defense can definitely help out there. So... Prussians are hitting the side of the map, not in range of each other except for the artillery, which that forward battery looks like it's shooting somewhere back here. The Prussians got their battery back, just shooting into the woods there. Looks like a tree maybe hit it. And so it'll be intriguing to see what the Prussian side wants to do over here. Because there's, I mean, the American side is just kind of waiting this out right now. I mean, they've held off cavalry, but they haven't done much more than that. So at least that's going to be a little concerning here going forward. I mean, I remember doing a 2v2 tournament in this game. I think my partner was Collector, one of the other guys on the American team here. And we played a very defensive strategy, and our opponents did not like us for it. We won games, though, and so, you know, maybe you could say, well, you couldn't attack, but, you know, sometimes, yeah. I guess it just depends on who you ask if it's a good idea or not. So, man, the snow just feels so nice, doesn't it? I remember this was one of the first games I bought going into college, I think it was, because I bought War of Rights in the summer and then got into college and bought this game, and then this was one of the first things we did. It was beautiful. So, American left side's bolstering themselves up with the Prussian side over here. Prussian has most of their mainline infantry, skirmishers up here as well. Union artillery is not really shooting this way yet. A little surprising. I mean, this is awesome here if they actually push. There's no way they do, though. I mean, it's just kind of a standoff right now, both sides. It's kind of been the theme of the battle so far, really. Outside of a couple engagements here or there. But, I mean, it's what you expect. It's what I would expect anyways. I mean, the Prussian side's just setting themselves over here. Are they setting up? I mean, the skirmishers in front, obviously. I wonder if they'll set any stakes up or not. The Prussian cavalry is here. There's some Union artillery. Get some nice hits on the skirmishers there. Where's the bat? I mean, we see the battery up here. You do have some guns here. Although, that's two batteries on top of each other. Where's the rest of the Union okay, there it is. Should say American, not Union, but man, this looks awesome. Oh no. This looks beautiful. Don't mind the... Oh wait, they fleshed out the whole soldier individually. Wow, alright. That's impressive. Cavalry looks like it's pushed forward. Oh boy. Am I going to make myself look stupid here? I mean, outside of the Prussians, both sides have still stayed very conservative. Oh, a couple shootouts going on over here. What do you got? The American skirmishers kind of hitting some Prussian skirmishers who have started to push forward on the lines here. Shots returned. American artillery starting to hit back. And this American line, I mean, looks like they're probably pretty weak going into this. But they're going to get forced out. What is the cavalry doing over here? Oh, they're going for the arty. And, I mean, the Great Britain militia, they don't realize there's another battery right here. And looks like that's a clean wipe of one of the batteries. Or unless it's that flag there. But I think they wiped one. Going for the second one. And this one should get wiped as well. Here comes the second reinforcements. And the British militia only just now started to fire, so they're going to be able to push back one, maybe two batteries. This battery's, oh, that's a rifleman group. This battery's still going forward. And what do we got over here? I mean, Prussians are just inching up. Mainline American forces being shot at, not returning fire. They're ore farming. Meanwhile, it looks like that the Polish battery is forced back. Union cavalry trying to maybe get out. Or they're going to try to charge this battery. I mean, they're just casually going along their way. Oh, work those guys. A couple of them died right there. So, good little approach there. Some skirmisher battles going on in the center here. Looks like the Prussians are getting really close with their skirmishers over here. The mainline infantry for them starting to advance. And the initial Prussian skirmishers, 2 out of 4 of them being pushed back right now, kind of breaking in the process. The Americans, traitors on the non-American team, pushing up 2 lines up the center, at least that are visible. So it looks like this non-American team is going to be the one to attack here. I mean, they're getting up close to that Union artillery position. And got the other Americans with their Marines there. Ooh, Chris Little volley there. Second line behind. They're trying to shoot the artillery. I don't know why you just don't charge it at this point. They're not killing anyone. Alright. So, nothing too crazy on the battlefield here. Looks like the cavalry over here, one of them did try to charge into the cannons here. Or just charged into the infantry. Either or. But this cav unit here is going to get wiped. The other one's making it out, not many alive. Center here, the non-American Americans get pushed back. I mean, in a bad spot there. I mean, not a bad idea, because this battery is out basically by itself. But the U.S. side has enough forces there to where it kind of stops it. Man, when will the cavalry get engaged? Well, that Prussian assault gets thrown back. Not really much of an assault there, just kind of a little push up. Shots fired there. There's something happening on the opposite side of the field. Nothing too much, just kind of a standstill. So, fascinating stuff. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Surely pick up. I mean, the American has some skirmishers here. The Prussian cavalry is getting a move on right now. And they almost look like they're charging right now. I don't know if they're going to try to get this battery that's up here by itself or some of those there. But I mean, it's going to be a little easier for you to push up if you don't got arty shooting at you. Hold that. There's some arty shots. That Union line infantry in the center is getting destroyed. Oh, the cavalry. Oh, they turned right before the stakes. And they should wipe this. I mean, you got a bunch of U.S. Marines kind of back there, but there's only a couple of them shooting. How is this battery still alive? How are they still alive? I mean, maybe I'm just underestimating the troops in this game. And they got 6 guys left. 5? 3? Yeah, there they go. So that's a good wipe there. That's a battery that was really harassing this left side here. Meanwhile, towards the opposite side, you have some cavalry pushing forward. Again, they're full charging this. I mean, are they just not looking? Oh, crap! I don't know who shot that. Artillery from the non-American side going right into their friendlies. They don't care. Man, who fired that volley? Was it some... I don't know where that volley came from. It was a nasty one. So, American cavalry trying to get out of there, unsuccessful in their attempt to wipe, and they might be broken themselves. At least one of them is going to break here, be very close to breaking. The 3rd cavalry group was up there. It's now falling back. I mean, how many did they kill? 14 guys, alright. Yeah. Not a fair trade. Do remember, I mean, when you're cavalry, I wonder if I'll run any cavalry to the stakes at some point. Where, man, is this my general? How do you... I wonder how you can tell who's what general, but nonetheless, Prussians looks like they're advancing up with some of their skirmishers again. Union having some fire back. Well, nothing too much here. Holy crap. A lot of the American cavalry is starting to shift to the Union American right, I should say. And there's no way they charge this, right? They're getting set up with a good amount of guys. I mean, the Americans cavalry still has a good amount over here. And looks like, well, some of the Prussian skirmishers being pushed off. Infantry is being pushed up, so they defeated that battery. Looks like a charge in the center that we missed. Some cavalry from the non-American team thrust towards the battery, trying to take advantage. Looks like they wiped one of them. The second one has some guys alive, although their horses are running away. This U.S. Marines are just kind of watching this happen, and they're fine with it, although the cavalry looks like they'll be pushed back. The American artillery forces both of them to break, although we got a charge on this side, or a very steady approach to the hill. American skirmishers starting to get involved here, at least on the right side of this defensive line. Although, this surely can't go that well. Nice arty shots here. And they're inching their way up. Oh, why is the Union battery running right here? The Prussians starting to get fire on the Americans, who are shifting their forces forward a little bit. Some great side shots there. They get wiped. Don't mind the American cavalry here. Crisp volley. This front American line is being shattered. More American reinforcements are rolling up here. And yeah, a few shots there. I mean, from 4 to 5 lines of infantry here doing damage. The American artillery, the Prussian lines are getting so close that, well, maybe not there. At least here, that it's increasingly becoming a little difficult for the American artillery to hit. American skirmishers putting up a good fight. Somehow they might push back the line infantry or the Prussian. The horses are getting closer. And the Prussians are going to go for... They're not going to survive this for long. And battery shots trying to hit. Prussians get forced back. Look like they have some more line infantry, some cav. General's by. Why is the general still all the way up here? That's fascinating. Don't mind this guy. I mean, the Prussian side, this is a pretty steep hill here. Shots kind of missing here a little bit. Meanwhile, let's briefly check on the opposite side. Looks like the American cavalry has pushed forward. They've charged out some militia. The Polish side trying to maybe relieve the American or the Prussian assault on the opposite side of the map are going forward here to at least maybe try to divert the attention of this American team to the opposite side. I mean, the cavalry pushed forward here. It's a nice canister shot. There might be shell case, quicklime, and canister maybe. I don't know if the Polish side realizes how many Americans are in these woods. But it looks like the cavalry for the Americans is charging through. They're going right through the stakes. At least initially there. And they're going to try to charge out the Prussian side here. American artillery in front to the side of them. And they hit the line. And you got some skirmishers moving up here. Prussians up top starting to break. So they ensure that gets broken. Prussian line, we saw there got broke a moment ago, is going to get fully broken. The skirmishers here for the Prussian side will probably be destroyed shortly. Prussian line infantry shifting back on the far side. And the American team, no surprise here though, is going to hold off this Prussian attack. So that's a huge win on their part. Opposite side of the map here. I mean, the Polish and the British here are getting really close. That's crazy that that many vomited and that many... There's a lot more surviving than what I thought. I mean, there you go. That center line there, the guards there. Getting a lot better shots there, forcing the British back. Looks like on this side, the American cavalry is just walking right through the stakes, and they're going to make it out. So huge hold. I mean, the Prussians pretty much at this point out of the fight. Looks like some non-American Americans pushing forward here into the heart of the line, and they get thrown back. I mean, so far this result is not terrible. Oh my goodness, the cavalry is in! Can we rewind? No, we cannot. And the American infantry is going to charge, seeing the cavalry involved. Wow. Talk about a way to cause chaos. I mean, the mainline infantry is getting up close. They're starting to batter that British infantry group over there. The cavalry not seeming to be able to break anything, despite having overwhelming numbers here. They themselves, the cavalry, looks like they're going to start breaking. British are countercharging. Initially fell back, getting back into the fight. Why is this American line like a 10 by 10? Oh my, the American lines are like squares. So these charges here are held. It looks like there was some cavalry on the British side as well, and so that's probably why. But man, huge blow to whoever played the cavalry here. Couldn't be me. Real shameful. So Americans getting up close here. Looks like based on that mini-map, there's some American side pushing out here, which looks like you got the artillery trying to hit the general's bodyguard. Americans just pushing up and cleaning up the Prussians over here. So the battle's really shifted to the opposite side of the map. British cavalry trying to charge out this battery again, or at least in the general vicinity, which should probably work. So, I mean, right now, I mean, what is going on here? This is a mess. Oh, they're gonna friendly fire. Yeah, that guy just died to friendly fire. That one too, I think. And this is just kind of a turkey shoot for these guys in the back of the British and Polish line here. Oh, I never realized in the little banners they have the, it says if they're upgraded or not. It's pretty cool. Looks like the British on the far side inching further forward here, either going to join the charge or just shoot. I mean, the problem is if they shoot into that, they're probably going to hit friendlies just because there's still a huge amount of British on this side. I'm almost surprised that on the opposite side of the map, the Americans on the non-American team didn't get involved with the Prussian assault there. I mean, they just kind of got defeated in detail, but Americans starting to lose the charge. The British and Polish lines here holding pretty strongly. It's been a common theme of this left side is the British and Polish players are just kind of outplaying the Americans here. And here comes some skirmishers charging in. Oh, yeah. They shooting. Oh, they're forming back up. Oh, they're getting in. So they got some shots going there. American cavalry is starting to push forward in the center. Looks like not too much going on over here at this point. American team's starting to spread out. They're going to have to push eventually just because the American player on the opposite side here is not really pushing forward for the non-American team. But things are starting to clean out here. The British-Polish line doing some wonders on this front. I mean, the fact that they have really kind of been the aggressor in all of this and have done well, very impressive. Cavalry getting close. Man, I wish I would have been able to see the big cavalry line hit. That would have been cool. All right, here they go. They get some flanking fire, although probably some team kills there. Nonetheless, they push forward. They're going to try to hit the backside of this line, it looks like. They're just going right into the heart of the enemy team. The British just don't care. They're like, yeah, go horses. So that charge held pretty quickly. You got some more American cavalry just trying to flank fire here. Looks like you have some more infantry pushing up for the Americans, but I mean, despite some Polish and British being pushed back here, the Americans are overwhelmingly getting defeated on this front. So really a tale of opposite stories on each side of the battlefield here. Oh, why are the Americans firing on top of each other? Here they come. So you got more British starting to push up on that side, even with that melee going on. I mean, they're about to take the day on this side. A couple of them just going right up the center. Are they just going to charge this? I mean, there's already a little bit of a melee going on here. Cavalry, get out! Light Dragoons, there's only 13 of you! Get out! I mean, it looks like the last cavalry group that pushed up here, they finally get a victory here. They forced back the riflemen of the Polish. I think this is a victory here. The American cavalry, frankly, some of the best military strategy we've ever seen. Still not really too much. I mean, the American team is sending some guys forward. You have some guys charging the, at least trying to get to the American battery. There's a couple of Union guys, American guys just kind of shooting it out there. But Americans do win the charge on the left side. Everyone's still just kind of vibing at each other here in the ever-changing battlefield. Although, it's a little closer than what it was kind of looking like. Actually, kind of, maybe. Why is there a British group so far back here? No, they're in the melee with some skirmishers. They should win that. Yeah, they're about to break the Americans here. So, yeah, wow. What a fight over here. Not over yet, though. These Americans still want it. The Marines. Let them in. The British are just mogging on them right now. They're just quick timing away. They're just like, we don't care. That cavalry in the back, what is it doing? It's prancing away. I like how the drummer is just... He's drumming. I kind of like that. Oh. Here we go. British over there taking some shots at some American stragglers. Meanwhile, briefly looking at the rest of the map, the Polish are going for the center. In the center they will break. We've hit the flanks, or they're going to reinforce the flanks. They'll be weak in the center. That's the thought process there. So Americans should lose this. Yeah, they're starting to break. Oh, British see that. They go. So, huge job here by the Polish and the British player on this side. Really, really nice maneuvers, but the battle's now moving to the center. Looks like the American player on the non-American side starting to get activated as well. Push his guys forward. I mean, we'll see how this goes. I mean, this is kind of we're getting to the final stages of this thing. This is surprisingly a lot closer than would maybe anticipate, considering the attacking side here. You'd think they kind of get destroyed, but the attack on the left of the non-American team does wonders and breaks through. So, out, and I see it in the corner of my eye. The American cavalry is going to try to save the American right. And they're just going to go straight in. Oh, a quick little volley. Gets like 2. They hit up front as well. Come some more. Don't mind the retreating American cavalry up top. That does not matter. British are going to get into a melee. A couple of those Polish and British guys in the back just shooting in here. They don't care. Kills are kills. So is something happening in the center, though? Because that's kind of where things are turning to. You got a little bit of cavalry here. I just keep hitting the wrong button there. It's beautiful. They're getting up close, really. Kind of a big shootout here in the center. And so, I mean, the Union artillery hasn't really been a factor. Or the American artillery really hasn't been a factor as of late. I mean, we've seen the Polish side here try to charge, or Polish and British side just try to charge out the batteries that are right over here. And I mean, we've seen the Prussians try to charge out the American battery over here, which the Americans are now involved on this side. Although they're kind of walking into a bit of a pincer here. I mean, they have a flank, but... There they go. They're getting some great shots. That line infantry is going to be gone. Yep. So massive line push here. I mean, this is really close here. I mean, it looks like those cavalry charges failed on that side. I mean, the Americans are being pushed in at the center here. Yeah, a little assault on both sides here. You would think a low chance of success. So, I mean, it just looks very close. I mean, we don't know how much artillery is with the British and the Polish side, but the American artillery is kind of showing themselves in the center here, where that pop-up's at. I mean, the rest of the infantry has evolved, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of American infantry left. I mean, because only 2 players took all infantry, and a lot of them on that American right side got destroyed. Was the cavalry a waste? I don't think so. Yes, it probably was. I wonder if the game will show the scorecard at the end. That could probably give us some answers here. But, I mean, Americans starting to push maybe the Polish back here. They definitely do outnumber on this front. This side, though, I mean, it's definitely a little closer in numbers over there. But the Polish and British left are now starting to push forward and get involved here, which they have to, or else the Americans can just defeat in detail. I mean, you've got 4 groups over here just kind of not being used in reserve right now in this attack. Why are you guys crouching? It's 3 tickets when you die. And that's what you get for crouching. So they're going to fall back there. This center, what is this American line doing? They're just, yep, we're just pushing forward. Don't mind us. Yeah, they're going to break. Definitely a misclick there. Over on this side, it looks like the American team is holding. The non-Americans being pushed back slowly. Although, again, it's still fairly even. It looks like you still got some numbers pushing forward from the non-American Americans. So this might not be over yet. I don't know why they weren't engaged initially. I mean, it really seems like this Polish, or rather the non-American team can win this if they just all push forward together, but they're not. For whatever reason that may be. I mean, could just be too much to handle at this moment. I mean, got a fair amount going on here. Americans still got some artillery. These groups over here are still not being activated. Look at that cavalry. So, looks like this Polish assault in the center is... I mean, they got 1 group left, but the rest of them being pushed out, they start to shift back a little bit. The British are just... Are they just charging this right here? And they're getting close. The King's Royal Regiment of New York. That is a long name. They're getting ready to fire on that front. This push is going to be interesting, because it looks like they're starting to break the American left here. I mean, imagine if this American, the non-American American pushed this part when the Prussians were pushing up the left side. I mean, that could have been something. But American lines are still holding firm. You got a little shenanigans going on this side. You had a pop-up there, I think, a moment ago. But, I mean, you have some American infantry up here. Getting close to the artillery. I mean, this battery position's been phenomenal. You got the general there as well. But, I mean, with the Polish and the British kind of letting up their attack and the Americans going in here a little uncoordinated. And Americans can definitely start shifting their attention here, albeit not too much though, because you just don't want to leave your flank wide open. So, that infantry group's still moving up. I mean, are these guys going to get involved on this side? They're still not involved. I don't know why. Did they just not know they exist? I mean, the American side still has a lot of artillery, as you can see with the firepower they just displayed. And I mean, it looks like this assault might be thrown back. I mean, you got a couple line infantry in the center there, which they're being shot at. So things starting to wind down here as the battle's closing out. I mean, the Americans haven't really made an assault yet today. I mean, this is wild to kind of remember how it went. 5.5 years of Volley versus how it's going, because of the teams right now, the non-American side, I think, is outplaying the American side, especially considering the fact that they have attacked. But I mean, they're just, I mean, individually, the non-American sides seem to be playing better, but they're not playing together as a team, and that's kind of the big, I mean, that's one of the two big things, on top of the fact that one side's just defending a position, the other side attacking. Obviously, it's going to be a little harder to coordinate an attack, but I mean, even looking on that map on the top right side, I mean, it almost looks like the non-American team kind of has the advantage. They're just so spread out, though. So artillery's still raining down. It's like, I don't get why this Polish group is up and all these guys are sitting back here. I mean, these still guys on the extreme left side of the British line and Polish line, they're just kind of sitting here. So that American group is getting flanked. This charge is still going on. A little charge in the wood side that it looks like the Americans are winning. The non-American side's losing. Ooh. I mean, it's nice that America, their side still has a lot of artillery in the center here, at least. Ah, jeez, this looks like on this. And this little charge is going on in the center here. The Polish are being broken. The non-American Americans are pushing. Why are you guys so clumped up? Guys, don't run into the spikes. I mean, are they just trying to charge out the artillery? Oh, that's a close shot. Don't hit your friendlies. These guys better charge the arty. Oh my, the artillerymen are, a couple of their guys that have lost their crews are getting engaged. The general's bodyguard charging into this. And they forced the Americans back. I don't know if the general's bodyguard was actually meaning to run into that because they're pushing out, but the general's bodyguard saves the artillery there. That's a ballsy play. There's another general's bodyguard there. So, American line is going to hold here. Wow. Alrighty. I mean, the end of this match is going to come down to either the British and, what is it? The Polish troops up top here. It's going to come down to this battery position over here. The Americans do have some pioneers pushing forward towards that artillery. Some of these batteries are being pushed forward. There's some line infantry right there. But some more here. Who do you got? So the general's bodyguard of the non-American team is just pushing up. I don't know why they're here. Unless it's a decoy. Oh. Oh, look at that. Ah, so yeah, this was his general bodyguard just got killed. I never knew the pop-up was there for spectating. I've never noticed that unless that was the first time someone's generals died. But general dies, your troops lose morale. That's definitely not the first, because my cavalry is... I mean, the general's definitely killed. I think I only have, like, a group or two left. Or maybe... No, this is a mine, though. Okay. So... yeah, things are kind of scattered out. Who's still formed up here? They still got a couple of cav guys just strolling around. Don't mind us, guys. We're just exploring the battlefield here, seeing the wreckage, getting the casualty count of our men. Don't shoot at us. That's what they're probably saying. And they just don't care that they're being shot. Alright, fair enough. So, alright. Close finish. Jeez, I wish there was a bar, because I think when you're playing there's a bar that shows. I don't entirely remember. I just haven't played this too much. Little charge in the center here. General's bodyguard of an American group is pushing in here. And they're going to wipe this artillery battery for the Polish army. The general bodyguard of the Polish just kind of saw that next to him. He got infantry moving up here as well. This little volley there. Oh. Oh, they stopped. They're like, yeah, we did enough, guys. Good fight. So you got one Union infantry group here, about half strength. These skirm guys. Okay, that's showing bodyguard. There they are, the skirms. I'm like, where'd they go? But, I mean, what? You got infantry here for the non-American side. Some artillery, some for some reason pushing up here. I don't know why they're all not sitting back. They still have two batteries back here. I mean, I still don't know why the British and Polish player haven't moved these guys. A little confusing, I say. But it looks like our next little engagement is here. The riflemen are getting out of dodge. And I think we can probably speed this up a little bit. Just see where the next action is. Let's double times it. Because there probably isn't too much that goes on at this point. Okay, looks like there might be something picking up here. Guys, look at they learned how to move very, very fast. Oh, they retreat. Look at that. That was a beautiful formation line, wasn't it? Seriously, though, why aren't these British guys on the right side not getting involved? We're at 2x speed right now. There's no one's really moving. I wonder what our VC was talking about in that call. I mean, looks like the Americans are starting to shift some of their infantry over. I mean, someone's going to have to attack at this point. The fact that it's this close is still beyond me. I mean, you got some of the U.S. Marines pushing up. Looks like they're going to try to engage the General's bodyguard here and the line infantry group. I mean, did these guys just leave the game or what? I assume they're going to engage. And you still have the skirms guys kind of camping in the woods there. I don't know where these guys are going. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. They're taking a little... Oh, they stopped. Oh, they turned back. They're getting a little exercise in right now. What is going on? I mean, you got some battery off right here. Between the American and non-American battery. 2 of the 4 of the non-American Americans that pushed up. I mean, they're getting into a bit of a shootout right now, but everything's at a standstill. There's a loud woof. Ooh. Aw. Fast forwarding again. I can't believe I have this replay. Oh, the Americans are pushing up. They're charging this out. We'll wait till they get close. And then we'll let it play. Oh, looks like they leave the guns. few of them that are left. They're gonna try to charge it out. At least this one is. These guys are breaking. Who's gonna win? Oh, there they go. Why are the Americans not gonna do a melee? Who knows? The British artillery, or sorry, the non-American American artillery is leaving. Oh, here comes some shots. Whew. So I don't know if they survived that. It looks like they didn't. Just because the two original battery things are running away. There's only 3 of them left, so that's probably the case. I hear some shooting. Who's shooting? Oh, these guys. They're shooting at the general bodyguard. Alright, let's speed her up again. I mean, non-American self-group here. That battery's there. I still don't know why these guys are frozen over here. So, Americans trying to finish off really the last of the artillery for the non-American team here. And if they clear this out, I mean, both sides don't have too many left. Everyone's kind of just frozen on this side, really. Oh, man, if that would friendly fire, that'd be better. All right, let's speed it up again. Looks like they're trying to close in on the general's bodyguard here. They're sending a good amount of guys. This nice arty shot there. Just landed right in the middle of that line. And imagine being these guys here and just watching this. Why are you turned that way? There's no one there. These Americans. Oh, here comes another one. Short. Got a little bit of a charge here. Or are they just moving up through? I don't know. Oh, is that infantry trying to shoot? Uh-oh. Those miss. So that general bodyguard is going to be pushed off the map now. Artillery could have some great shots right now, though. Not the American ones. It looks like their range is too short trying to hit the non-American American battery up top, which that one almost just team killed. Nice volley, guys. Real impressive there into the side of the hill. So, looks like, I mean, the American side has advantage. I still don't know why these guys aren't moving. Did they just forget these guys exist? But, looks like they're trying to push up battery for the non-Americans trying to hit. They hit one. They get them out. Two left. If they break this, they win the game. Because at that point, I mean, the American side just has a crap ton of artillery that they can use to just shell that position out over there. All right, here they go. They're turning. And American artillery is scaring me. It's hitting short here. Kind of pushing up both sides right now. Why are you just not charging? Are they waiting for the guys to get formed up and then go in? Oh. What are they shooting at? Oh, okay. What are these guys doing here? Go in! The victory's ahead of you! Man, you know, I say the greatest battle, but the greatest battle... Maybe there's more to be seen with this game. I don't know. This is, to me, the greatest battle I've ever played in. So... that's all that counts, in a sense. I mean, those guys are still chilling over there. Are these guys gonna charge? Did we all just forget about troops being here? Funny. Oh, there they go! No way! You like, oh, you can go slow motion. Ooh. Alright. Oh, they're so close. Any second. There we go. All right, there's one of the batteries engaged. Oh, they back off. The Americans get thwarted back by the non-American artillerymen. Oh, they're even pushing out. Swords above their heads. I mean, it'd be funny if the artillerymen broke these guys here. Why are they pulling back? Something happening over... No, nothing's happening over there. Jeez, I really wonder what was going on in that our-size VC. Alright, who's gonna break? And no, to no one's surprise, the artillery lose that. Alright, one battery left, and then the infantry over here. Although I still don't know why nothing's happening on this side. Maybe someone crashed or whatever. Alright. 2 times speeding it again. Oh, it just stops. Well, I guess this is what happens when you do a replay from so long ago. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they just surrendered at this point. But nonetheless, that was the battle. The American side won this. I could probably briefly go and pull up the victory screen and put it on the video, which I'll do in a second. All right, so I found the recording of the original game, and this was the end of the match. So it looks like that there was actually some more fighting that happened, but yeah, this was it. So my cavalry did pretty terrible. Pretty bad. But I mean, we can maybe rewind it a little and see what happened. I mean, if you look at the mini-map, at least on the bottom there, it, I mean, it just looks like it came down to the last couple of artillery that the non-American side had. And it looks like, I mean, based on the bar, the American side won this. So I don't know what happened with the British forces that were just kind of camping over there. Maybe we can rewind and see briefly. Yeah, it looks like they maybe got wiped or pushed back and the replay just didn't allow it. I mean, again, that replay is so long ago. I mean, 5.5 years ago this was. And it was just beautiful. At least to me it was. Besides all that, not necessarily, I mean, the ending there was wiping that artillery and taking it, but you know, at least the replay didn't have the definitive ending. Nonetheless, though, this was cool to reminisce on. If you enjoyed, please let me know, as considering other games outside of War of Rights to post on non-broadcast days. And so if you enjoyed Total War, liked what did in this video here, feel free to say something in the comments or message me on Discord. Let me know your thoughts, and we can do more of this. To what extent that'll be, I don't know yet, whether it be covering, you know, just someone sends a replay in of a cool battle they did and we cover it here, or we watch some people do campaigns because people have reached out saying they have campaigns and we can watch that. But nonetheless, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to support the channel more. Go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get early access to all the condensed broadcasts that we post. If you're playing this, well, I was going to say if you're playing in this match, send me a link to your POV, but obviously that's just not true. This is what I get for saying the same thing over and over again. I just ramble. Nonetheless, not much more to say. God bless. We'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.